Om Shanti. 5th November Morning Murli Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence of today Murli is Baba says, sweet children, the Father, God Shiva, has come to give you children your inheritance of peace and happiness. Baba says, your original religion is peace. Therefore, you no longer wander around searching for peace. Question from today's Murli is, how do you children become worthy of being weighed against unlimited treasures? For 21 births. Answer is, when the Father comes to make the world new, you children become His helpers. You use everything you have in a worthwhile way for God task. Therefore, in return, the Father weighs you against unlimited treasures for 21 births, so that your wealth never diminishes. You never experience sorrow or untimely death. Song from today's Murli is, the heart gives thanks to the one who has given me support. Om Shanti. The meaning of Om has been explained to you, sweetest spiritual children. Some people simply say Om, but Om Shanti should be said. The meaning of Om by itself is God. The meaning of Om Shanti is, I am a soul, am an embodiment of peace. I am a soul and this is my body. The soul is first and then the body. Baba says, souls are embodiments of peace and their residence is the land of peace. It is not that you receive true peace by going into the forests. Baba says, only when you go home do you receive true peace. Secondly, people want peace when there is peacelessness. When this peaceless land of sorrow is destroyed, there will then be peace. Baba says, you soul, children, will then receive your inheritance of peace. There is no peacelessness in either your home or outside in the kingdom. That is called the kingdom of peace. Here it is the kingdom of peacelessness because it is the kingdom of Ravan, evils. That is the kingdom established by God. Then after the copper age it becomes the devil's kingdom. Baba says devils never have peace at home, at work, etc. Everywhere there is nothing but peacelessness. Ravan 5 vices spread peacelessness. None of the scholars or pundits know what Ravan is. Baba says they don't understand why they kill Ravan every year. Ravan doesn't exist in the golden or silver age. That is the deity kingdom. God Baba established the deity kingdom through you. He does not do this by himself. You sweetest children are God's helper. Previously, you were Ravan's helpers. God has now come and is granting salvation to everyone. He is establishing the kingdom of purity, peace, and happiness. Baba says, each of you children has now received a third eye of knowledge. Baba says there is no question of sorrow in the golden and silver ages. Baba says no one insults anyone there, no one eats anything dirty in golden age. Baba say just look how dirty the food is that people eat here. Krishna has been portrayed having a lot of love for cows. It is not that Krishna was a cowherd who had to herd cows. No. There is a lot of difference between the cows there in golden age Satyug and the cows here in the iron age. Baba says the cows there were very beautiful and Sattupradhan, just as the deities were beautiful, so too the cows were beautiful. You felt happy just looking at them. That is heaven and this is hell. Everyone remembers heaven. There is the difference of day and night between heaven and hell. During the night there is darkness and during the day there is light. Baba says when it is the day of Brahma, it is also the day of the clan of Brahma. Previously, you too were in the dark night. At this time, there is so much force of devotion. People continue to weigh great souls against gold because they are great scholars of the scriptures. Why do they make such an impact? Baba has also explained this. When new leaves emerge on a tree, they are Sato Pradhan. Similarly, when new souls come from up above, they definitely make an impact for a temporary period. Baba says people weigh them against gold or diamonds. However, all of that is going to be destroyed. Human beings have buildings worth hundreds of thousands. They believe themselves to be very wealthy. You children understand that wealth will only last for a short time. All of it is to be turned to dust. Baba says some people's wealth will be buried. The Father is establishing heaven, and those who use their wealth for this God's task will receive palaces studded with gold and diamonds for 21 births. Baba says here you only receive for one birth in devotion path. There, in golden age, it will continue for 21 births. Whatever you can see with your eyes, including your these bodies, will be burnt. Baba says, you soul, children, have visions through divine insight. There will be destruction, and there will be the kingdom of Sri Lakshmi and Narayan. Baba says, you soul, know that you are once again establishing your fortune of the kingdom. Baba says you ruled for 21 generations, and then there was the kingdom of Ravan. The Father has now come again. Everyone on the path of devotion remembers the Father, Shiva. It is remembered that everyone remembers God Shiva at a time of sorrow. The Father gives you your inheritance of happiness, and then there is no need to remember Him. Baba says, you children sing, you are the mother and father. Baba says that mother and father have their own children. Here it is the question of the mother and father from beyond this physical world. Baba says you are now studying to become Lakshmi and Narayan. When students in a school pass very well, their teacher is given a prize. What prize would you give that one? Shiv Baba, you are making him your child with magic. It is said that Krishna's mother saw a ball of butter in Krishna's mouth. Baba says Krishna took birth in the golden age Satyug. He would not eat butter, etc. He is the master of the world. So, what time does that refer to? Baba says it refers to now, the confluence age. You know that you will shed your bodies and become babies. You will become the masters of the world. The two Christian nations fight one another, and you children take the butter of kingdom. You receive the kingdom. Those people made the people of Bharat fight among themselves, and they took the butter of kingdom, the policy of divide and rule. Baba says the British government extended over 3/4 of the world. Then their influence gradually decreased. No one apart from you can rule the whole world. Baba says you are now at diamond confluence age, are children of God. You are now becoming the masters of Brahman and the masters of the world. Baba says Brahman is not included in the world. There is no kingdom in the subtle region. The cycle of the golden, silver, copper, and iron ages exists here in the corporeal world. Baba says souls do not go anywhere when they go into trance. If that soul were to leave his body, that body would die. All of those things are visions. Some people can even receive a vision through occult power in such a way that while they are sitting there, they are able to see a parliament abroad. Baba holds the key to divine vision in his hand. While sitting here, you can see London. You do not need to buy any instruments, etc. Visions are received at the right time according to the time they are fixed in the drama. Baba says God has been portrayed granting a vision to Arjuna. According to the drama, he had to have a vision. This too is fixed. It is not anyone's greatness. Baba says all of this happiness, all of this happens according to the drama. Krishna becomes the prince of the world, that is, he receives the butter. No one even knows what the world is and what Brahman is. Baba says you souls reside in Brahman. It is at this time that the coming and going from the subtle region and having visions, etc., take place. The subtle region will not then be mentioned for another 5,000 years. They say salutations to the deity Brahma. Then they say salutations to the Supreme Soul Shiva. Therefore, he is the highest. He is called God. Those deities are also human beings, but they have divine virtues. Baba says there cannot be any human beings with 4 to 8 arms. There too, in golden age, human beings only have 2 arms, but they are completely pure. Baba says There is no mention of impurity. There is never untimely death in golden age. Therefore, you children should have a lot of happiness. I, a soul, am seeing Baba through this physical medium body. You can only see the body. You can neither see the Supreme Soul or a soul. It is a matter of understanding souls and the Supreme Soul. Baba says you receive divine insight to see them. Everything that you see in a divine vision would be seen to be large. The kingdom will also be large. A soul is just a point of light. You would not understand anything by seeing a point. Souls are very subtle. Many doctors have tried to catch hold of a soul, but no one is able to know anything. Those people are weighed against gold and diamonds. You are becoming multi-millionaires for birth after birth. You don't have any external show. He sits in the chariot and teaches us in an ordinary way. Its name is the lucky chariot, Bhagirath. The father enters this impure old chariot, Brahma, and does the highest on high service. The father god Shiva says, I do not have a body of my own. How can I, the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of love, give you inheritance? I cannot give it from up there. Would I teach through inspiration? I definitely have to come here. On the path of devotion, you worship me and you all love me. People love the pictures of Gandhi and Nehru, etc. They remember their bodies. Baba says souls are imperishable, and so they have taken another birth. But people continue to remember the perishable images. That is the worship of matter. They create a shrine and offer flowers, etc. That is a memorial. There are so many temples to Shiva. The biggest memorial is to Shiva. There is the praise of the Somnath temple. Muhammad Ghaznavi came and looted it. You had so much wealth. Baba weighs you children against jewels. I do not have myself weighed. Baba says, I do not become so wealthy. I make you so wealthy. Those people might weigh someone, and tomorrow he might die. That wealth would be of no use. The Father weighs you against limitless treasures in such a way that they remains with you for 21 births. However, that is only if you follow Srimad. Baba says there is no mention of sorrow there in golden age. There is never untimely death there. Baba says there will be no fear of death people here are so afraid of death that they cry. There is so much happiness there that you will go and become princess. Shiva, the supreme soul, is called the magician, the businessman, and the jewel merchant. He also grants you visions of becoming a prince like that. Baba has now closed the part of visions. A lot of harm was caused through those. The Father is now granting us salvation through knowledge. First, you will go to the land of happiness. It is now the land of sorrow. You know that it is souls that imbibe knowledge. This is why the Father says, consider yourselves to be souls. Good and bad sanskars are in the souls. If your sanskars were in your body, they would then be burnt with your body? No, you say, Shiv Baba, we souls are studying through these bodies. This is a new thing. Shiv Baba is teaching us souls. Remember this very firmly. He is the Father and also the teacher of all of us souls. The Father himself says, I do not have a body of my own. I too am a soul, but I am called the Supreme Soul. It is souls that do everything. The names of the bodies continue to change. A soul is a soul. I, the Supreme Soul, do not take rebirth like you do. My part is such in the drama that I enter this one and speak knowledge to you. That is why this one is called the lucky chariot. Baba says he is also an old shoe. Shiv Baba wears an old long boot. The Father says, I enter this one at the end of the last of his many births. This one becomes this first of all, and same applies to you. Baba says you are very young. You have to study more than I do and claim a high status. However, I have Baba with me, and so I remember him again and again. Baba also sleeps with me. However, Baba cannot hug me. He can hug you. You souls are very lucky. You can hug the body that Shiv Baba has taken on loan. How can Brahma Baba hug him? I do not have the fortune. This is why you are remembered as the lucky stars. Children are always lucky. A father gives his children wealth. Therefore, you are lucky stars. Shiv Baba says you are luckier than I am. I teach you and make you into the masters of the world. I don't become that. You also become the masters of Brahmand. I only have the key to divine vision. Shiv Baba says, I am the ocean of knowledge. I also make you into master oceans of knowledge. You know the whole cycle and and will become rulers of the globe, emperors and empresses. I do not become that. When people grow old, they will, Baba says, everything, they will everything to their children and go into retirement. It is used to be like that in earlier days. Nowadays, they have attachment to their children. The Father from beyond says, I enter this one and change you children into flowers from thorns and make you into the masters of the world. I make you ever happy for half the cycle and then go and sit in the stage of retirement. These things are not mentioned in the scriptures. Sannyasis relate things of the scriptures. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. He himself says the Veda and scriptures are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. Only I am the ocean of knowledge. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We spiritual children wishes good morning and Namaste to our most beloved Father. Essence for dharana: whether you see with whatever you see with your eyes, including this body, is all to be burnt. Therefore, use everything you have in a worthwhile way. Study in order to claim your full inheritance from the Father. Constantly keep your luck in your awareness and become a master of Brahman and a master of world. Bap Dada giving us blessing. May you be a conqueror of the world by becoming free from any bondage of our royal form of Maya. Baba's blessing for today is: may you be a conqueror of the world by becoming free from any bondage of a royal form of Maya. Baba explains, my effort, my invention, my service, my touching, my virtues are good, my decision making power is very good. This all consciousness of mine is a royal form of Maya. Maya performs such magic that she even makes yours into mine. And so now become free from any such bondage and form a relationship with the one Father, and you will become a conqueror of Maya. Only those who are conquerors of Maya become conquerors of the world. They can easily and automatically use the direction of 1 second to become bodiless. Slogan from today's Murli is: a world transformer is one who transforms anyone's negative into positive. Baba says a world transformer is one who transforms anyone's negativity into positivity. Now practice today's title from today's Murli. visualize yourself to be a point of light sitting in the center of your brain, and create the powerful thought, I am a conqueror of the world by becoming free from all the bondages of royal form of Maya. I am the world transformer soul who transforms anyone's negativity into positive. I am Confluence Age Brahmin Atma who is the student of God Father, who will become emperor and empresses into the new world. I am son of the ocean of knowledge. I am master ocean of knowledge. I am a multi-millionaire soul, child of Shiv Baba, conqueror of the world, master of Brahmand, master of world. I am the lucky star who uses everything in a worthwhile way and become multi-millionaire. Om Shanti.